Hello and brightest blessings. This is Raven. Some of you may know me as Kerry on Facebook. I've had a few requests to make a video about my bullet journal for 2019, so I thought I'd have a go. This is my first ever video, so please bear with me if it's not that brilliant. Basically, I decided for 2019 that I was going to make a purely pagan based bullet journal so that I could really concentrate on what I was going to be studying, really delve into the different topics and areas that I'm really interested in. So that's essentially what this is the start of. So this is obviously my bullet journal. I have got it in A4. You'll have to excuse all my Christmas decorations in the background. I'm having to do it in the living room at the moment. This is a Leuchtturm A4. It is, there you go, 1917. The paper is a lot thicker in the A4s than it is in the smaller versions, which is why I prefer it. Plus I write quite large, so if I'm in a smaller bullet journal, I tend to find that I fill up the pages too quickly and I fill the book up too quickly, and I just feel that it's a bit of a waste when I could fit all that I want in the one. So yeah, this is my 2019 bullet journal. This is a lovely sticker. I will try and find the name of the lady that I bought this from on Etsy and post it in the description. There are a couple of these very similar images throughout the few pages that I've done so far. But if there's anything that you see that you're interested in, let me know and I'll post or comment. So when we open it up, this is my key, as it were. This is another one of the same lady's stickers. I just love the watercolour look in them. I think it's lovely. So we've got a few bits here from the Astrology Calendar for 2019. I will admit to the fact that I'm not an expert in astrology, but it is an area that I really want to delve into this year. So I'm concentrating on adding these little bits in so that it'll help me throughout the months going through. Now, in every bullet journal I have ever had that's to do with paganism or any notebook or book of shadows, I've always drawn this. I'm not sure why. It's just supposed to be twigs that are taped together to form our beloved symbol. And this is my magical name. Now, a lot of people will argue with me here and say that I shouldn't be telling people. As far as I'm concerned, you can't have power over me unless I allow you to. So feel free to say it out loud. At the end of the day, I won't allow anybody to have power over me. So it's regardless. So on the next page, there's just a few bits here. I'm a bit of a craft hoarder, so I tend to gather bits and bobs from here, there and everywhere, and I end up with a massive haul of stickers, of photos, of pictures, of stickers, of anything that you can think of. And I end up going through them and picking out the ones that I like. And quite a few of these are again from Etsy. And again, I'll post them below or add comments if I haven't done. So the next few pages are blank. This is going to be my God and Goddess of the Year page. I've picked Bast and Anubis this year from the Egyptian pantheon, purely because I'm really interested in the Egyptian pantheon, and Bast, I would say, is my patron deity. So that's who I'm going to be concentrating on. Then we've got the index, or what will be the index. Now, I found this picture, let me just grab it, in this lovely calendar that I purchased. It wasn't too expensive, but they've got really nice sized artwork in here. And if you actually look at the calendar, there's a lot of information on there. So in theory, you could really just cut out the squares if you wanted to and add them to each day, which is probably what I'm going to end up doing. I can't remember how much I paid for this, but it wasn't all that expensive. And as I said, I really like the images. So here's a quick close-up of some of the images that are inside this calendar. And this one especially is my favourite, but I think that's the Egyptian thing there that I'm really interested in, and that's why I'm so drawn to it. So moving on after the lovely picture. My natal chart. Now, I have had this printed out several times from different places, and I've sort of mixed and matched everything from all the different ones that I have and put them in here. This is my handwriting. It's not the neatest, and I've done some little doodles and had some washi tape and things like that. So that's that continued. And then the year ahead for 2019. Now, I've sort of used a lot of information online, as well as my own thoughts about what the year's going to plan out as. But also, I buy diaries for 2019, specifically pagan ones that have a lot of this information in. And yeah, basically I've just combined all of that. This is the retrogrades for 2019. Again, as I said, I'm not a big astrologer. I really don't know all that much, but I am really interested in learning more. So I really like this idea of having them listed so that then when I come to each month, I've got it there, so I can add that to each month as and when I do it. Now this is just watercolour in the background. I recently purchased the Winsor & Newton set, and it's lovely, absolutely lovely. As you can see, well used already. I've only had it a couple of weeks, and it gives you 2 palettes. It's really useful, and because it's quite a nice size, you could easily fit that in your bag and take it out with you and paint. It's lovely, and they're quite nice and smooth as well. They're easy to put on, and as I said, the pages are a little bit thicker than in the smaller bullet journals, so they do take them quite well. There's a little bit of warping, which you can probably see, but on the page behind, it hasn't bled through, it hasn't affected any of my writing, so it's worked really well. So then again, I've just added some more washi tape along there, and some up here. I really like this sparkly one. Now this side, blood moon. This is, to be honest, this is more to do with the period, but I like the term blood moon, and I am going to try and link it to the moon phases as well. These are some stickers I got off Wish, I believe. They were only a couple of pounds. They're really easy to find. I think they sell them on Etsy as well. This little painting here, do a little close up. I saw an image that was very similar online, and I really liked the image, and I thought it would fit well with what I'm trying to do. It's very flowy. Obviously it's in red stroke pink, and I really liked that image, so I had to go at painting it, and it's come out quite well. I've just put some correspondences for the actual blood moon, because as I said, I do want to try and link it all back. And underneath, I've just basically cut this out of another diary, and this just lists the moon phases for the whole year, so that when I'm filling out my period tracker, I can actually say, oh, on the 8th of April, let's have a look, 8th of April, nothing significant, but I would be able to link that, you see, and then I can look at my moods, which I'm going to be doing monthly. I haven't done an annual setup for that, but I can sort of correlate it all. Each month I'll do a correlation of the moon phase, my mood, as well as a sort of habit tracker of things that I know affect my mood, and will affect my concentration and my practice in my magical working. And we turn the page again, and this is the last one so far. I haven't got very far along in this. It takes me a long time to set up a page, because I end up changing things, taking things back out, moving things around. So there's nothing major on here. I want to lose a bit of weight. I want to smile more. I'm going to do something called Depth Year, which Story Witch on YouTube as suggested, and I'm really interested in that. I think that's a really good thing to do. I want to explore tarot because I've literally got one set, and it's oracle cards. That's it. It was given to me as a gift, and I liked the artwork in them, so I decided I'll keep those. So I'm going to give this a go before I buy any, because if I end up studying them and I'm not into them at all, which may be the case, then I don't really want to spend more money than what I need to. So we'll give those a go to begin with, and we'll go from there. But I'm also collecting the Spirit and Destiny magazines, which are, you know, weekly subscriptions. And to be perfectly honest, they come with some tarot cards. I think it's the first basic set that you can get. So I'm going to be using those magazines a lot throughout the bullet journal to try and aid me in my learning. So what else have we got in here? I want to save some money. Start a YouTube channel. I'm already making a good start, and it's not even 2019 yet. I wanted to redecorate the house and declutter. Visit Stonehenge. I've never been. I'm actually from Worcestershire, so it's not that far, but I really would like to go. Pass my driving test. We'll see how that goes. I'm hoping to pass in the new year. I live in the middle of the countryside, and I ride a scooter, so at the moment driving a car would be lovely, especially in this weather. It's been miserable. Go to camp. There is a local pagan camp that I go to twice a year. Lovely camp. If you'd like more details of that, please ask. It is in the Worcestershire/Gloucestershire area. Lovely camp, lovely. And go to moot more. So if you don't know what a moot is, that's just a meeting for local witches or pagans. We meet up every week, although I haven't been recently because I've been very busy with work. And we do various things. We might do a bit of learning about something one week. We might do crafts the next week. We might go on a visit somewhere. And it is just nice to be around like-minded people quite often. I mean, I know for the first sort of 10 years of my pagan life, I was completely solitary, and it isn't for me. I am solitary. I don't want to be part of a coven necessarily, but it's nice to have like-minded friends. So I'm just going to have another flick through just in case there's anything you missed. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. We're coming up to 13 minutes now, so I'm going to have to say goodbye shortly. Hopefully, if you like this video, we will see about doing some more. Thanks, bye.